pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
Okay, we did it.
Do we need
Shit. Hello, folks, and welcome to Wind, Reel, and Print. My name's Ryan.
And my name's American Kevin.
American Kevin. I am not American Ryan. Today we did the right thing.
We plant the flag.
Yes, we said the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh yeah.
As you should.
You should start your day.
You start every day.
Yeah.
You hang up your 6 foot by 10 foot American flag on a backdrop stand, and
say the Pledge of Allegiance.
And you say the Pledge of Allegiance. Then you put it away.
Yeah.
Never letting it touch the ground.
Never.
When you do it,
or else you have to burn it.
Damn. Especially this is kind of like a synthetic material, so it'd be so bad.
Cancerous.
No, we don't talk about cancer here because today we're talking about the American fucking dream.
Oh yeah.
All right. We're talking about the American fucking dream.
Yeah.
The greatest of America.
Coursing through my veins.
I feel it. I feel the power. I watched these 5 movies and God damn it, I felt the power of
Cinema.
Uncle Sam himself. Coursing through my veins. I believed anything was possible. That no adversity could stop me.
Are you America pilled now?
Yes. Definitely.
Finally.
So here we are.
Oh yeah.
American Dream. You're an American dreamer. Part 1 of our multi-part series looking at America through the lens of cinema.
Yeah.
And we start with the American Dream.
Yeah.
Which felt like the right place to kind of give us like a defining
entry
course.
point.
Yeah, exactly. Like a taste of the Kool-Aid, if you will.
Sure.
So that we could know how America kind of wants itself to be seen.
Yeah.
Through the lens of these movies.
Right.
Would you agree kind of with that sentiment?
Yeah, I think when you think when you think about America.
God, I'm gonna get this in my drink. This wig in my drink every fucking time.
Yeah, I see big hair.
Okay, here we go.
When we're talking about America, like American Dream is sort of the label for its culture and identity and like how it decides to like spread that across the world. Yeah. And I think when you look at film, it's basically used as a propaganda tool to express those things, right?
It's a good way to think about it.
Yeah. So like I think there's like sort of an academic understanding of what the American dream is. And I think a couple of these movies are kind of speaking to that. And then there's also the kind of like broader imperialist impacts of like what the American dream is and what propaganda can really turn into, I suppose.
You're talking about in this episode?
Yeah, in this episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess what the films are.
Yes.
If we should
I think so.
gracious.
And you know what? And something to also think about is like all of these are post World War II films.
Sure, yeah.
So I think that's also a really good, because that is
Speak on it, Rand.
Let's be fucking real. America thinks it is the America of World War II.
Right.
You know,
ever since
then, like it got major props for being a part of the war against the Nazis and to defeat fascism. And we, not on this episode, we're not going to talk about any of the negatives of what happened after. But we defined ourselves off of that, off of our place in that,
like
and what
the
we
police sort of role that we hold.
Yeah, exactly.
In the world stage.
Definitely that, and that we're spreading freedom.
Yeah,
we are spreading the American
freedom everywhere.
Yeah, we're spreading the American ideals. All right. We're drinking our beer.
Yeah,
we're shooting our guns.
Dogs.
We're eating our hot dogs. Yeah. And we're doing our thing.
Football.
Yeah, football. You said that kind of funny. and soccer. We don't like soccer here.
No, that's for pansies.
Yeah, fuck soccer. What you doing running around like that?
Kicking things?
Yeah. You ain't touching each other and pushing. You ain't slapping your friend's ass.
Yeah. Putting your hands into his butt.
Okay. Once again, Kevin's the king of taking it one step further.
That's what you do in football.
You put your what?
The quarterback, they always talk about like when you go under center, they're like, where do you put your hands? And so they're like, oh, right on the gooch.
Oh.
You put it right on the gooch. Let them know you're there.
Oh, God. I did not know that.
The second knuckle.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, yo, what?
Yo, what? Homoerotic much? No. We don't do that here.
Sorry, yeah.
We don't do that here.
Yeah.
But yes, all these movies are post-war. So that's something to think about, is that we're also kind of like defining what the American dream is.
Yeah.
Because I think there is a pre and post World War II America.
Let's talk about that in terms of like American history, like pre-World War II, and like how much we define the American dream by this, but also like where that comes from historically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, America before World War II was like a pioneering kind of society in some ways too. And it's like spreading and getting land and like coming from strife in other countries and coming to America. There was no one in America.
Yeah.
It was just waiting to be taken.
That's what they tell us anyways.
That's what they tell us anyways in this episode. And so
it was a gift from the Native Americans.
Exactly. They didn't want it.
They didn't even want it.
Yeah, they were just kind of over it. They're like, Grand Canyon,
we don't need that.
That's bullshit.
Rocky Mountains?
Yeah, exactly.
Take them.
Boring. You really want these things? Yeah, you can have them. So it was kind of about, getting your own plot of land.
Yeah.
The individual, the like starting your own life and making it was even something that began around that time. And you could say that was the start of the kind of American dream that we know now.
The manifest destiny.
Yes. And it would come post World War II to mean like almost like a very literal thing. The white picket fence, the suburbia and everything like that. There was this idea of what the American dream was, and that anyone can make it no matter what. Yes, you'll face strife and you'll face difficulties, but an American is tough.
Yeah.
An American doesn't cry. They fight, and they usually do it for a woman.
Yeah.
Or for the love of the game. Game meaning baseball.
Oh, yeah. Not dildos.
I think the mute button.
Started turning on.
Was there more you wanted to say kind of about pre-World War II?
Yeah. Because you're bringing up basically like the post-colonial age of America when we're kind of conquering the rest of the country. Going from the eastern seaboard into like Midwest and then far west and stuff like that. But I would almost go even further back.
No,
right?
No, I can't. No.
Like when we consider the mythology of America and like what the American dream stands for, I think we have to go to the Revolutionary War.
Okay.
Yeah. And this like kind of standing up to kings and overthrowing the government and creating our own society, so to speak. Right?
True. And it would go on to be like there was a lot of revolutions happening at that time. The French Revolution would happen shortly after. The Haitian Revolution, I think, happened before.
Right before,
yeah. And so
they took inspiration from that to do this.
Yeah. And we fucked over. You know what? I'm not going to talk about this in this episode. This is the good episode.
Yeah.
The nightmare's
all
gonna
the
be,
good things.
Yeah, the next one's going to be fun. Next one's when we get to really talk.
Because we're glossing over a lot of stuff right now.
Yes, exactly. Because we're just, hey.
Yeah.
We're looking at the glossy buildings.
Yeah.
And we're not going on the street level yet.
Yeah.
We're looking at the skyscrapers.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good place to look at it too. Is it was obviously there was the literal like no taxation without representation, but it was like, hey, we're going to make our own way. You're treating us like shit. We're not going to take it anymore.
Yeah.
And
that collectivism, the American spirit you're kind of talking about.
Yes, exactly.
Because I think according to Wikipedia, like tenets of the American dream originate from the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, like these documents that we have define like what our principles are, the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
All men are created equal, things like this.
Yeah.
And then so Wikipedia kind of talks about how the definition of the American dream sort of changes over time. And you were kind of mentioning this as well, as like you kind of start out with ideas of democracy and liberty and equality. But nowadays it's more associated with the idea of like social mobility, material wealth, like obtaining things and having things.
True.
Like throughout our history.
Oh my God, it is so much more of that now.
Yeah.
Than
it's
it
like
was
developing.
Yeah.
And so there's this like time, there's basically the merging of like democracy and liberty and freedom, like as ideas, and like submerging that into the material as like symbolism of that, even though it doesn't represent, but like having a house, having a car is representation of freedom within America.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. A drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
So I think when we look at that kind of definition, I don't know. I feel like whenever we chose these movies, that was more or less the central sort of idea behind it, right? Is like the material stuff of the American dream, the social mobility, and things like that.
Yeah, that's definitely a huge part of it. And then like I would say 3 of those feel like really appropriate.
Yeah.
And then 2 feel like
propaganda.
Yes. Propaganda is good here though, folks.
Yeah.
I think that's
a propaganda.
Yeah. One is kind of teaching you that, or 3 of them are teaching you like, hey, to get the American dream is hard work.
Yeah. Probably more honest to what that means and stuff. Yeah.
And then the other 2 are just like, hey, what is American ideals in movie form?
Yeah.
Versus like literally looking at like they almost like exist in like a fictional world.
Yeah.
I'm
guessing Top Gun Field of Dreams.
Yes. Those ones, there's no talking about
social mobility.
No. I mean, I guess Field of Dreams has a money problem. Like he is at a certain point dealing with like, oh, how are we going to do this? But that's so
in the background and they don't care.
Yeah, no, he's not stopping his dream. Let's just say that.
You could say Top Gun is like trying to achieve for something more.
Yeah. It's definitely like, hey, I'm going to win this thing. That's very American.
Right.
Yep. Be like, all right,
if you back-to-back World War champs.
Yeah, if you ain't first, you're last.
Shout out Ricky Bobby.
Okay, so we haven't even said the 5 films.
Yeah, I know.
So
first one,
It's a Wonderful Life,
1946.
Yes,
Frank Capra.
The classic Christmas movie that so many people watch.
Yeah. Oddly, they would play this a lot, like in school for us.
Oh, for like around that time.
Yeah.
Oh,
like Christmas stuff.
I didn't watch it until like I think 2016.
Crazy.
So I was 24.
Yeah.
The first time I watched it.
Probably seen this like 4 or 5 times in my life.
Yeah. So I like, it doesn't necessarily have like this like deep connection to my childhood as it does for a lot of people, but I get it.
Yeah. This one fucked me up.
Yeah.
Fucked me.
We'll get there. The next one is Rocky.
Yeah. 1976. 30 years later.
Yes. It is it's 30 years later after that. And it is the 50th anniversary because this is a bicentennial movie.
Oh.
Yes.
True. So they talk about that in the movie.
They do, because that's kind of the point of the fight is January 1st, 1976. We're having this fight. Yeah. Whatever.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yes. In an almost infamous in the way it was made.
Yeah.
And the actual creation of it is
Speaks
infamous.
To
the American dream as well. Very similar. Art imitating life imitating art.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have Rocky. Then we have I'm just going in order of
Top Gun.
Time. Top
10
Gun.
years later.
Wow, that's funny.
So
This is kind of weird, actually.
Yeah.
But Field of Dreams, no.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
We get 2 in the 80s because the 80s feels very
American.
America.
Yeah.
So you had Top Gun, Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer, fighter pilots.
In the 80s, from a broad spectrum, like that's when you see America go more conservative.
Yes.
And like fall back into their American values and stuff. So
jingoism and everything like that. And just like rah America.
Yeah.
Small government, all of these things. And
trickle down economy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And because it is like, it really was important to frame what the American dream is.
Yeah.
And what it wasn't, and how you're not getting it because of something else, basically.
And I think a lot of it has to do with like trying to come back from the 60s and 70s and like try to bring everything back in and reframe everything.
Yeah.
You know, because it felt like America was like losing control of itself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah, because the 60s were breaking it. Vietnam broke it in a lot of ways, or was tearing it apart.
Vietnam civil rights, like you get like everything happening all at once.
Yeah. It was a cultural revolution.
Yeah.
So thank God we fucking piled it up. We fixed it. And so we get, these are the
big old Band-Aid.
Yep. And so up next, we've got Field of Dreams. Yep. Now this movie.
Top tier.
Yeah.
1989. With an Oscar nominated actress.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oscar winning actress.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Amy Madigan.
Yeah.
As the wife that will do anything.
Yeah.
You know?
The good wife.
Yeah, exactly. The wife that is just like, you know what? This dream of yours to destroy our crops and make a baseball field.
Go for it.
Go for it. And when money troubles happen, I'll mention it. But I'm always gonna let you get what you want, Kevin
Costner. Kev at no cost.
Yeah. And it made me wish that the wife, Amy Madigan, was the wife in Minari.
Yeah.
He really could have used a support.
Yeah, great pairing.
Yeah, it is an interesting pairing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then we get to Minari, which is much more out of all these movies. Obviously, I guess it feels more like It's a Wonderful Life and Rocky, where there is some bad feelings.
Yeah.
Like it's not all rah, rah, rah like the other two. There is some like, ooh, and especially Minari, I feel like is the darkest we go.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rocky has
the most honest.
But
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some fucking
Rocky's not honest.
Yeah, exactly. But Minari, it feels like honesty. It's about the first one of these movies that isn't white people.
Right.
It is like about the immigrant experience.
Right.
And I think it's in the 80s is when it takes place.
Based in the 80s, yeah.
Yeah. So it also
kind of speaks to everything.
Totally. Yeah. So we kind of like land on, It's a Wonderful Life, which is like post-war defining this. Also, though, talking about a time before the war.
Right.
It's all these other times, basically.
Yeah.
And then it ends up getting to.
Because It's a Wonderful Life is like Great Depression, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's Great Depression for a point.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of where it's kind of early on there.
Yeah.
And then it ends basically when World War II ends, because his brother gets the Medal of Honor and shows up at the Christmas party or whatever.
Right.
And then Rocky is kind of like
bicentennial.
Yeah, bicentennial. And then the rest are 80s era, either made or themed.
Right. Wow.
Which is like when you really, when
you really get the America like feeling.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Like we planned.
Yes, exactly. We do kind of sometimes stumble into these things. So, and let's be real, it was actually kind of hard to figure out what we were only going to do 4 movies for all of these, but then it was like we kind of just was like, we'll just go all in. We'll do 5.
Well, I think we had It's a Wonderful Life, Rocky, Top Gun, and then Minari and Field of Dreams were like
interchangeable. We're going to watch Minari and think about whether to add. And then the next episode, American Nightmare, had a similar situation where it's like, oh yeah, maybe we swap this in.
Right. But it just felt like Field of Dreams speaks to what like the American vibe is.
Yeah.
I don't know about the American dream per se, even after watching it. I mean, like if it's relatable to Minari, maybe there's an argument that it is, but like just baseball and like fatherhood and Midwest like aesthetics. Like it's
American values.
Yeah.
You know? And maybe that's almost like what this episode is too. Like American Dream, I think it's just another way of saying American values.
Yeah, totally.
For this episode.
Right.
And it's like
the
what
ethos.
It means to be American.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ethos, the fighting, the struggle.
Yeah.
You know, for your dream.
Pick you up by your bootstraps.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, all of these has everyone struggling to get their dream.
Yeah.
They're struggling to find their dream, which I guess many movies are that.
Yeah.
But these movies so explicitly so.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Like framing it within that kind of structure, like story structure. Yeah.
Yep. Totally.
Did you have a favorite?
Ooh.
Or so I guess like thinking about America, like which one do you feel like speaks to this theme most? Maybe is a better question.
Yeah, let me think, because it is,
or speaks to your America.
Oh, okay. So maybe like which one I think has the personal touch?
Sure.
The Ryan DNA in it.
Sure. Yeah. Something like that.
That's a great question. It probably is. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
I would say out of all of these, I think that, to be honest, I think a little too much sentimentality in like the Top Gun Field of Dreams direction
Sure.
can be like
detrimental.
It's not really the Ryan recipe. But It's a Wonderful Life had a lot of really great things. It's like it's a classic. It's so good. Spans time. It's wonderfully shot, wonderfully acted, and
pun intended.
Oh my God. I was wondering why the word felt so good to say. And now I kind of know why.
It's in the name.
It's a Wonderful Life. It's a wonderful movie.
Yeah. Truly. Yeah.
You feel the same way about It's a Wonderful Life? Does that speak to you the most, or to your kind of like America?
It's so funny, like when we're comparing the dream versus the nightmare. I thought I would enjoy the nightmare movies like a lot more. I rated on average these movies higher.
See, I'm the opposite.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Super weird.
Yeah.
Super weird. But I think I do latch on to like the idea of the American dream.
You've got it in
some ways.
You've got it in you.
I mean,
like
okay.
Sometimes you play it up or whatever in some direction, but you've got it in you.
So to kind of
reveal
like my testimony.
Yeah.
I do really like romanticize like the blue collar worker. And to me, that is the definition of America. Like when you look at World War II and like why we were able to do what we did, it was the level of sacrifice and like community and like coming together that really like made that happen. Like we gave up so much. Like we stopped eating food. We stopped like doing all these things.
Wartime, yeah.
You know, the war bond stuff and like all that shit. Like that level of community, you don't see. You lose that after COINTELPRO, basically.
Yeah.
You know, the disintegration.
Don't look that up,
organization.
Folks. Don't look that up.
And whatnot, you know? Yeah. Flag yourself.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, well, there's that too, but also we're trying to keep it light in here.
Oh, yeah. American dream. Say it 3 times fast.
Yeah.
So I definitely, like, when I watch these movies, you get that spirit in it of, like, the down on your luck kind of trudging through the daily and trying to make it through your shit, you know?
Yeah.
Especially in It's a Wonderful Life, Rocky and Minari. And I really like Field of Dreams in the way it's expressing those things as well. Like the Midwest kind of American man. You know, there's something like charming about that in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I mean, it is like what it feels like ingrained in us to want a little farm.
Yeah. I mean, I want to have a little farm.
Right? Yeah. You kind of want this thing. And it is certainly the Midwest did a heavy amount of painting of what the American dream is.
Yeah.
There's so much about it that is so much a part of the American definition.
Yeah.
that you kind of find that that's where so many of these characters come from that are in these movies, the East and to the Midwest, especially.
Yeah, like The Great Gatsby.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, The Great Gatsby is a perfect movie that could exist in both of these.
Yeah.
American Dream and American Nightmare.
True.
But it does feel
that's the American absurdism.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Is the balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see. Yeah. Of all the ones that are like, so, because it also Field of Dreams isn't like being so American, like in its like presentation.
Sure.
Because we could say Top Gun extremely, like there's American flags everywhere and everything. Yeah. Minari, definitely.
Yeah.
There's a lot about America and doing that. And then I think, I guess It's a Wonderful Life and Rocky, not really. I mean, Rocky somewhat.
I think, yeah. The bicentennial.
Yeah, that in the way, but other than that, kind of feels like.
I mean, he's like a blue collar guy.
Yeah.
And he's trying to make it.
Yeah, I guess I'm more talking about like America. Literally as like a tool, a storytelling tool almost.
Right.
Like the flag, all these things, and certainly Rocky has that.
It's not so overt, though.
Yeah, not as overt.
I think It's a Wonderful Life does, in its kind of chronicling of American mythology, like the Great Depression, World War II, like all these things are so important to our identity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So It's a Wonderful Life. You've seen it a number of times.
Yeah.
This time you said you got hit with a ton of bricks.
Yeah. So for context, I watched it after Afterlife and Synecdoche, New York on the same day.
Nice.
And it does feel like all three of those movies are hitting very similar things.
Yeah.
Like reflecting on your life, like your
kind of in a supernatural way too, which is interesting.
Yeah. Confronting your own death and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think It's a Wonderful Life does it the best. Like obviously it's like Christmas Carol, but it just hits more within this context for me.
It's like it's Christmas Carol plus.
Yeah, because
it's so much more. It's Christmas Carol for the last 20 minutes. Almost.
Yeah, because it's giving you all this context of who he is.
Oh, yeah.
Like the sacrifices that he has to make. And that to me is like the Americanness, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you give up your dream to do this very mundane thing but it's the responsibility of your family and taking care of everybody in the community, doing the right thing. Like he's kind of forced his hand into doing this thing and looking out for other people. And the amount of times he's had to like save people's asses and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think for me, it's like that ending scene when everybody's giving him money back.
Yeah, I cried.
I fucking sobbed. Like it's not even enough to say I cried.
Yeah.
I was like,
you're wailing.
Like,
oh, it's that one. Yeah.
Like deep. Like having, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It really got to me, like that to me, I think is what I miss in America today. It's like people are so close-minded and individualistic and we don't have any of those things anymore. Like the level of community and like organization and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like the anti-communist movement destroyed America.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and especially with the fall of the Soviet Union, America won, and so America got to dictate the terms now of the new world, new world order, and it basically was like, hey, our way or the highway. Yeah.
Democracy rules.
Yeah, democracy. Yeah. Well, shit, we're talking about the America Dream.
I know it's so hard. It's so hard. I'm
trying. I'm trying to unleash on the next one for sure.
Oh yeah, we're going in. So yeah, I guess like. I don't know where this conversation goes.
Yeah. I can keep us going on a certain thing. I was just going to one at a time kind of go through these. Sure. On them. Rocky.
Yeah. I also really like this one.
Yeah.
For similar reasons.
Jeez, it's dark.
It's
like
dark,
there's a it's also like just so real.
Yeah.
Like it's
gritty.
Yeah. It's very gritty. It's about, a guy trying to get out of you could say the slums. Like, they're kind of like living out on the outskirts of town.
Like this is New Hollywood.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And you can clearly see the Altman influence and all of these things.
And the way it's shot.
that's what I was going to say. And to think the cinematographer would go on to do The Karate Kid and The Karate Kid 2. That same director. Same director as well. Yeah. They worked together. But honestly, they didn't do much.
Yeah.
Like that is like that
elevated.
But that was the thing is like you when you watch a boxing movie now, it would not like I bet you Creed looks very different than this.
Yeah.
Like it's digital. Exactly. It's so much more in your face.
Yeah.
It's all of these things. This is like wide, letting the scene play out.
It's like
the coverage.
It's like theater.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the coverage is not there that much. Yeah.
Which is great.
Exactly. It definitely feels like it's taking a lot of influence from Mike Nichols.
Yep.
I'm getting that a lot. And just kind of like letting these wild personalities play out.
Yeah.
I guess you could say that's a Cassavetes thing too.
I think I wrote in my review, like, it feels like a Cassavetes movies that doesn't know how to act like Cassavetes.
Yeah.
Because even in the portrayal of the male character, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's so gruff and like grumpy and masculine. The way like a John Cassavetes character is, like, it's so kind of like, what's the word? Like abrasive.
Yes.
You're like, oh, this feels really weird, but it's just like that's how people were.
That's what it felt. Yeah, because it definitely is. There's some cringe to it of like, oh my God, he's so pushy. She said no. Like, there's a lot of like that sort of thing in it. Where it's like Jesus, but it's like I know the movie's trying to say this guy.
He's trying.
He's trying. He's a good guy. Haven't you seen how he treated that little girl and told her not to be a whore?
Yeah.
Wasn't that beautiful scene?
Yeah.
So it's got a lot of things like that. It definitely feels like it's from another time.
Yeah.
But it's, it's trying to make it in that time, the bicentennial.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create this new thing. And I guess the American dream plays a really big part in it because that's what Apollo Creed is trying to do.
Yeah.
He basically is like, he can't find a
formidable opponent.
So he's like, all right, we're going to bring someone from the bottom and let them have a chance at the thing. And the movie ends up not really caring about that at all. And it ends up being like the struggle to make it.
Yeah.
And he realizes kind of at the end, that's not what he cares about. Adrian. I feel bad. But making fun of Sylvester Stallone.
It's okay. You can take it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and like for those of you that don't know, very interesting story of how it's made. Also a very American dream story. Sold his dog just to get some of the funds to make it, and then bought the dog back at the end.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know. So there's a lot of things like that. Like to get this movie made required a lot of
sacrifice.
Yeah, a lot of that, and a lot of just like I don't want to say gruff, but working hard, and getting your hands dirty and doing the tough shit, to make your dream a reality.
Rags to riches.
Rags to riches.
And
that's so it plays out in a very meta way and in the film. Great boxing scenes too. It's very well done. And especially thinking about like kind of the other big boxing movies that would come out kind of around this time, Raging Bull being one that would come out a little after. I mean, I think it's just like, it's a really cool, boxing is just a really cool film. Theme idea.
Sweaty.
Yeah, it's very sweaty. You can really play that up. And you also just get a lot of really
body.
Yeah, and you get some buff guys on screen. Hell yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, that's America. Big sweaty buff dudes.
And I think it does speak to sports being such a huge part of American culture.
Yeah.
And the trend,
Found it.
How sports is a representation of the American dream and the rags to riches story.
That's a good point, because we got that in Field of Dreams too.
Yeah.
We've got like what sports means to America and Americans.
Like the mythology of it and everything.
Yeah. And that it's like in your blood. Like she's asking Rocky, like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you beating yourself up? And I actually don't remember what he said, but it was very like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Like, this is how I make my money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, what other choice do I have?
Yeah.
And Field of Dreams is like, hey, I love this. Like, I can't do anything but this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to change everything, and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to do all these things, and I'm going to face flack from people.
I mean, and going back to your faith thing, like the American dream as faith.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams is.
Oh yeah, that's
faith.
doing it.
It's a faith-based movie.
Yeah, because for a while, plenty of characters don't even see some of the characters.
Yeah.
Like, that requires faith, and then they somehow just change it at the end. Like, it's very weird. Just kind of for the.
It like doesn't work.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It works as a story beat.
Yeah. Well, because like, have you seen Hoop Dreams, that documentary?
Of course, yes, yeah. It's been a while. But
I feel like that speaks to this idea of like how, especially ESPN and like sports media, uses that narrative within itself. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can kind of point to Rocky as being one of the originators for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm really curious about. I'm not. I didn't come into this with the knowledge of where Rocky sits on the sports movie thing.
Yeah,
but as you know, people that grew up in a time with a lot of sports movies as kind of like really important, I think, to adolescence and childhood.
Remember the Titans?
I was just about to say, remember the Titans being one. You've got like Mighty Ducks. You've got like all
Sandlot.
of these. Yeah, Sandlot. How many more can we spit out? There's
Heavy Hitters.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Deep cut.
Yeah. Angels in the Outfield.
Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of other, like, even, I mean, especially football. Like, football now kind of like takes the place of like all these kind of sports things, I feel like, more than any other sport.
You mean the football itself?
Yeah, I think,
or like as a genre.
As a genre, I think that that feels like that is such the largest genre of like these kind of like sports movies.
I feel like baseball is a bigger,
you think,
like mythology within sports movies.
Really?
Yeah, like Moneyball, and then like
I'm not trying to put you on the spot. You're going there. But
42.
I definitely see what you mean. Like, obviously baseball, and so maybe it's close. That there's like this thing. I do think baseball goes through. I'm thinking about like all those inspirational sports movies we grew up watching. So many of them were football. Like, Remember the Titans, Invincible. There's so many, I feel like, that I'm not. Oh, Friday Night Lights obviously was a show and a movie, I think. So there's a lot of things that was like, oh yeah, football, because that feels like that's like trying in a lot of ways to be the American sport. You know, and I think if we're like looking at the numbers, it probably is the most.
NFL is the highest earning sports league.
Yeah. Any idea if it's the highest watched? Probably,
highest
if
watched.
that would mean.
Yeah. Highest watched. Well, FIFA, technically.
Oh my God, that's
but it's
fucking
less,
crazy. Yeah.
It's like less frequent.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. But they get more per thing. Because
doesn't
it's global.
count.
It's global.
Yeah, exactly.
But in America, football has I mean, like, if we're really going to talk about this stuff, like, football overtakes baseball during the proliferation of television, and their TV deals really help them like solidify themselves as the American sport. But like, in terms of like American culture, baseball is called the American pastime. Like, they kind of hold that as the oldest sports league too. Some of the oldest stadiums in America are baseball stadiums.
Yeah.
So you get that kind of history, but I guess when we're talking about today and like what defines culture and what is bringing that, it's football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got no football movies here.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess like some blind spots in terms of the American dream for me was like the American Revolution. You know, like that to me, I think we missed. And then like football, we didn't get football. But I feel like baseball is more.
It feels more appropriate to this.
Yeah.
To like what this episode, what we were hoping to collect in our brains. Baseball felt like the right thing to grab.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it is the American pastime.
Yeah.
It is like so many things, and Field of Dreams does like a job to kind of say like how important it is from the very beginning, right?
And also boxing, to bring that in. Boxing was a very popular sport during that time as well.
Yeah. Yeah, even before baseball, boxing's been around, like pugilism or pugilists or whatever they're called. That's a very good point. Is boxing, because it is, oh my God, it's so perfect American.
Yeah.
Is just like this one-on-one, fight it out.
Everyone's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like to go back to this sort of blue collarness, you know, that's where a lot of sports derives from. At least NFL, it was like people after work going and playing football games.
Interesting.
And organizing into a league, basically. So that like blue collar American spirit, that is how a lot of these sports kind of started, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So my love for America is still going strong.
Still going strong. To keep us moving just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, as we're moving along, Top Gun.
Yeah. So it's funny, like Top Gun and Rocky are definitive movies in my family. Like my uncle really loves Rocky and my dad really loves Top Gun.
Yeah. And so for the audience, and I feel like this has come up a number of times, but just like your family has a much more American spirit thing going on. And I think that's like there's a military angle to it.
Yep.
But definitely you come from that. So audience, when you're hearing Kevin talk about these things,
it's not weird.
Yeah, exactly. it's called Stockholm syndrome.
Truly, yeah.
It's been bred into them from an early age. But that's something to keep in mind. So that is very interesting because in my family that was not really wasn't a thing. You know, I think we loved baseball. My dad played in the minor leagues. Yeah. So baseball was always a big thing in our family.
Right.
But the other stuff, not really.
Yeah, I was a Boy Scout.
Oh, see, I never did that. Yeah. But I think I would have loved it.
It was awesome.
Yeah, because I would have loved the fucking badges and shit.
Collecting all the
exactly.
Things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's totally
I would have loved that.
See, I didn't really do any of that. I didn't go to any of the scout meetings or anything. We just our troop was like so big. We had sects, like little cliques and stuff, and so we were the high adventure backpacking sort of group, and we would just do that.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was just more of like outdoorsy, kind of going on backpacking trips and hikes and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
sorry,
Top Gun. So you said your uncle.
My uncle liked Rocky.
Oh, liked Rocky. Okay, but your dad liked Top Gun.
My dad likes Top Gun because he was in the Air Force. This is the Navy, but he was
that's a very common misconception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that this is Air Force. It's Navy, which is very interesting. I was kind of like, oh, because this is the first time I've watched this movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's because, you know, they're on the craft. So.
Yeah. They're on the aircraft carriers.
Yeah.
The craft. Kevin's acting like they know what they're fucking talking about.
I don't.
Let's land on the craft. Sorry.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Kraft mac and cheese. So I want to know, like, what is it your dad loves about this?
So he was in college during the 80s.
Oh yeah. If I remember reading correctly, like the military service influx happened basically after this, especially in the Navy, I imagine, and probably Air Force.
Yeah. So more people joined the military after this movie. Yeah. But he was in the military already.
Oh, he was already? Okay.
Yeah. So I think that was part of it, was like a movie showing his life as he was living it, basically, right? So
he lived a life just like that, huh?
Yeah. I mean, when I think of my father, I think of him in this way.
Oh, I bet he's very happy you did.
You know, just like being in the military, like going around drinking, going to bars, like doing your thing, struggling within the system, you know.
God, isn't that funny? That's what the military, like that's your idea of the military?
Yeah, I mean,
it's just interesting. Like
he was in ROTC, he was going to college, you know, doing all these things. And like, he would go to training and like have all these weird little social events with like the Air Force and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so much of his like social life is like built around this thing, you know?
Yeah.
And how he carries himself and whatnot. And he quotes this movie so much. You know, like so many things that he says to us is like from this movie, I feel like.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
No, I see the love.
Yeah. but I like it for different reasons.
Yeah. Well, Tony
Tony
Scott feels like such a perfect, director for this. Like kind of captures that 80s energy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because we've seen Tony Scott on this.
We have in a baseball movie.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. America.
It's so funny because he's not.
I know.
American.
Yeah. There's a lot of directors like that. They seem to grasp what it is. And sometimes you got to kind of be outside the box to kind of know what.
Paris, Texas.
Interstellar. Keep going.
12 Years a Slave.
Could you?
Oh, fuck.
I actually don't have another off the top of
Brazil.
You said Brazil? I feel like that takes place in probably England.
Yeah. It feels American.
Power of the Dog.
Power of the Dog.
I got you.
In a totally different country too. They shot that.
Yes and no in New Zealand. Yeah.
Whoa.
Anyways, so Tony Scott, he's got a certain energy to him, and it works well in this movie. I mean, what a crazy to shoot this fucking thing. Oh my God, it's crazy.
So many oranges and blues.
Oh. I mean, color, yes. I was just talking about just shooting fighter jets and stuff.
Oh,
It must have been so impressive, at the time to watch this movie and be like, oh my God.
They're in the cockpit and everything.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually so impressive.
So visceral.
Yeah, and I was never lost in the action either.
Right.
And I mean, planes move in a 3-dimensional space. It did a really good job of conveying
where they
this
are.
This is the mission.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated a lot.
Yeah. Shout out
Top Gun, Tony Scott.
Yeah, I wonder how you approach that. Do you storyboard or you're just in there with 7 cameras shooting shit and figure it out later?
You have to really figure it out early.
Yeah.
Because it costs so much money to fly jets. And just keep it close to your because they're coordinating with the military on this. Of course, and they almost certainly got funding from the military because that's how it works as well. So it requires
you can't use any of their fighter jets or anything without permission.
Oh, okay.
They have to be involved.
Okay, well that makes sense. So there's so much coordination going on with this. So I imagine it is storyboarding, but it's also let the camera run.
Yeah.
There was a few shots where I was like, oh, I think this is from an earlier sequence. I was kind of seeing stuff like that because it would just show one plane kind of doing something. They're all kind of over the desert for the most part. So they can kind of reuse some stuff. Yeah. They're not, it's not like these other movies where you'd see they're flying through canyon. It's just and I guess there's some kind of mountains and things in this too.
Yeah.
But
I mean, a lot of it was just sky as the backdrop.
Exactly. Yeah. And it really worked. Really worked for that. But and interesting. I didn't really realize it was all taking place at a school.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really realize that. I thought it was all right, we're fighter jetting.
Oh, just
which it kind of happens at the beginning and at the end.
Right. It's a great way of framing this sort of narrative, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And getting the kind of competitive nature of it, Yes. Because you wouldn't necessarily get that aspect if you were just in the military, I feel like. Yeah. Competing against the same people.
Yeah. Right on.
There's this great, I don't know what movie it's from, but there's this clip of Quentin Tarantino talking about this movie and the subtext of what the movie means.
Yeah. Because there's a
homoerotic vibe to it.
I didn't really get that, but I could imagine it.
Yeah, from a semiotic kind of standpoint, academic reading, there's stuff about her wearing the leather vest at a certain point and eschewing femininity, and that he's more attracted to masculinity, and that who is it? The Iceman, he's representative of the gay man. Yeah. And going as Quentin Tarantino, going the gay way.
Yeah. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Nice.
So there's a reading of this of a gay man coming out of the closet. Kind of a
damn.
Yeah.
You can make a movie about anything. And then it could be meant it could mean something else entirely.
Yeah. I mean, just like the symbology and stuff.
Yeah.
So whenever I watch it, I read it in that way.
Yeah.
Of like the homosexuality aspects and stuff.
So it's hot.
It's
hot
hot
and heavy.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of sweating, a lot of staring.
Yeah. A lot of, exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of staring.
Yeah. The like kind of,
yeah. And it's a lot of close-ups and things like that. Like you're really seeing Tom Cruise's unibrow. Because this was his like era before he was like trimming that.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, it's really raw Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Raw Cruise.
Raw Cruise. Nice.
Tom Cruising.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom Cruising. I like that. That's a good one. Tom Cruising.
Yeah, because there's and I'm Totally Fucked Up. Don't they have the little subtitles and they call out Tom Cruise? I
don't remember that.
Or is that Nowhere?
It might be Nowhere because I don't remember that.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. We'll get to that movie one day.
He's kind of like mythologized as a homosexual man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's kind of short. Like there's this idea of like this like homosexual. Yeah. Because it's the opposite of what the kind of big man, burly man stereotype is. And then you have this other one, and that was always just like, that's gay. That's just this other thing that's queer or whatever.
Right.
And
pansy.
Yeah. And Tom Cruise is like, it feels like he's like really trying to buck that in a lot of ways. Very masculine, like things that he does in movies and movies that he's chosen.
Yeah.
Especially like Mission Impossible and things like that.
Especially after where he comes from, where he's kind of like infantilized, I would say.
Yeah.
Like early in his career.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he was just like the very attractive, like 80s
heartthrob.
Exactly. Yeah. And then you kind of get to the 90s when he's kind of like leveling off into something different.
I would say Leo has similar trajectory.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And,
that's interesting.
And Timothée Chalamet.
We'll see.
I think he's trying to be more like, take me seriously as an actor.
He's got to get buff.
Yeah.
That's the next phase for Timmy.
But Leo?
Yeah. I guess Leo never really had. Yeah, that's a good point.
I think he got buff from a gravitas standpoint.
Yeah. He just
his
stands
intellect.
tall.
Yeah. His intellect is very buff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very buff. Very American.
Yeah. Very American.
Yeah.
Leo got some American movies. He got American lineage. He is a FBI. He plays a J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh, you're right. Yes. He has some literally like American history things. Aviator obviously is another like very
Revenant.
Just biopics. Oh yeah, Revenant. That's another very
biopic.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. Very American.
Very.
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese. Once again, could have been the American director. Totally. So many of his movies.
The Departed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Speaking to
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah. Wow.
Come on.
I mean, yeah, that's another big. Oh, that's for the next episode.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Good things. American Dream. So yeah, I guess
nice.
I think Top Gun is pretty representative of the war genre and like how Hollywood has used movies as a propaganda tool.
Yeah.
The military entertainment industrial complex.
Yes, which we love.
Yeah, it's great. No, it's great. Transformers.
Great.
One of the greatest. And, Jerry Bruckheimer is a huge influence in terms of like pushing a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because he trained Michael Bay. He got like all these big movies into place.
He was the king of the blockbuster.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
You
think still? Bruckheimer?
I mean, he hasn't been dethroned in my opinion. Maybe Marvel.
Well, I'd love to know what the throne looks like now.
Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the Hollywood throne for you?
Who sits on like the Hollywood blockbuster throne?
Yeah. Nolan?
Yeah, it ain't an American. It's definitely Nolan or Denis. But probably Nolan, because Nolan like is so IMAX. Like he's so like
makes $500 million movies every single time.
Yeah. Like especially like the Odyssey, they've been pushing this movie for a long time.
For 2 years.
Yeah. And I bet it's going to do fucking bonkers. Even though I'm like,
excited.
I'm going to anyone that loves that movies that much, I'll be there.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm watching it big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going into the city for that IMAX theater. Oh yeah.
Oh, have you been there?
I have not, but I need the stadium seating or the vertical seats. Because what you're going to do Bay Street?
I mean, I prefer going to Bay Street
The IMAX at Bay Street? You like the IMAX at Bay Street?
It's more digestible to me.
Yeah, like, it just doesn't feel like IMAX. Like, it doesn't feel big to me.
Like, go to the Metreon.
Yeah.
It's another type of big.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been to one that, so I haven't been in the Metreon, but people that I know that have been in the Metreon and have been to, there's a theater in Phoenix, Arizona that is also a similar design. That's where I saw Interstellar. And it was fucking insane. Because it was like vertical seats, the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's just too much for me. I can't deal.
So you're saying there's such thing as too much movie for you? You heard it here first, folks.
I mean, you know me, I like sitting in the front row. Like,
yeah, you're not.
I like it being that big.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's just I guess there is a limit.
We found it.
Yeah. Because I saw Parasite at the Metreon IMAX, and I was just like,
okay, that doesn't feel right.
This is too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parasite in IMAX?
Yeah, they did a re-release. For the IMAX.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I'm not sold on like IMAX for everything.
Yeah.
As it feels like, but
I guess he filmed it for it. And I saw Sinners in that theater too.
Okay. Okay, so you don't stray away. You'll go there.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like, to me, if it's shot for it, then I'll figure. I'll go there. Yeah.
Okay. Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
We'd be dreaming of fields. We got some faith. We got some ghosts.
That's what I really liked about this movie.
Yeah.
I didn't care about the ending and like where it chose to land, but I think this expression of faith and spirituality through sports is so interesting to me. Yeah.
Yeah. It is a very interesting, unique, cool little thing to kind of bring this up and to start to weave it into his story with his father, which is what it kind of eventually becomes.
Yeah.
And it does it fast. The movie kind of gets to the ghosts and things like really quick.
Yeah.
Because I kind of thought the whole movie was going to be kind of like trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But it ends up being
like a Noah's Ark sort of situation.
Yes, exactly. Like eventually it was like, oh my God, yes, it was this. And they'll show up pretty quick and it'll be a game or whatever. But it ends up kind of being a big part from an early on. And I do always appreciate when movies are like that, when it's just like, let's get to the part that's on the poster.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll see kind of the aftermath of it or like what it means to keep this dream up, or where's its natural end state versus just achieving the dream.
I mean, I feel like because it's structured in that way, it almost like loses steam because the second half feels so contrived, like with him going for
the James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I'm just like, I don't think it needed all of this. Like it's trying to be so many different movies because all of a sudden he achieves the dream and then it's like, oh, there's another dream. Like it's like trying to figure it out. Yeah, exactly. When it's like, it could have been something different.
Right.
Like it could have been, it's not until the very, very end that he's like, my father.
Yeah.
That could have happened earlier.
Right.
Like if we wanted him, and it could have been him rekindling stuff with his father.
I mean, that to me should have been the central point of the whole film. Right?
Yes.
Is that relationship and his
that would have been nice
and stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams for you growing up, was it
I remember watching it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely in the back of my head.
Yeah, I think it was a back of my head movie as well. Probably in school at one point watched it.
But see, I literally only remember the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, right? All the rest I was like, the fuck
I didn't remember any
James
of
Earl
that
Jones,
shit.
That whole thing. Like
to the point where I was like, maybe I've never seen this.
Yeah.
Because I literally don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the little girl, like, it was weird. The little girl falling.
Yeah.
Like there was the ending just kind of got so jumbled. And it was trying to do so many things. What did you think about the scene of her with all of the other, I guess, parents or whatever in the gymnasium?
The
book burning
communism.
Thing. Yeah.
Or I just spread fascism.
Yeah.
Stop the spread of fascism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very interesting. They're like trying to stop like a book burning, basically, to ban books. And there's this like, I wonder how that scene hit in the 80s, right? Which was a very anti-communist time, a very like, American hoorah kind of thing.
Right.
But it's like being very liberal, you might say, about it.
That was what I was going to say. It's like it's taking such a liberal standpoint.
Yeah.
Because it's not conservative and it's not necessarily socialist, but it's like very neutral in my opinion.
Which is the old, like, it was either you were conservative or that.
Yeah.
Like that's
liberal.
Yeah. And that's when we're finally like at this day and age, we're like breaking that dichotomy.
Trying to.
Yeah. And
because again, America's very anti-communist.
Yes. So, yeah, it is. But more and more, it's true. That is, the slide is happening. The Overton window is shifting.
Sure.
And there is more leeway than there's probably ever been since
the 70s.
The 70s.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%. Which
that's good to know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like it to move a little faster. We kind of need to rush this shit.
I was kind of hoping for it like 10 years ago, but
yeah, almost like exactly 10 years ago.
Yeah. No, I remember like graduating high school and I felt almost outcasted from my friends because I had this like very strong belief in like the disintegration of America.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I very early, I was talking about this. This is going to be funny because this feels like it's not for the American dream episode. But I remember when I did the, on Facebook, when I got Facebook in high school, you could pick your influential people.
Oh yeah.
That you were like inspired
Karl
by.
Marx.
Yeah. Mine was Karl Marx, Einstein, and Steve Jobs.
The craziest bunch.
Isn't that crazy? But you can kind of see like
pocket libertarianism.
Yeah, exactly. Like I definitely like at first I was like libertarianism was like Ron Paul was like an interesting thing to me.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, but then, you start to dig in and you're like, oh my God, no.
Yeah.
And then you start to realize like, okay, what I want is actual freedom.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean no rules. That doesn't mean and that's not even what anarchism is. Like that's what libertarianism is. Like anarchism is still rule. Like there's still workers' councils. There's all these things.
Yeah.
What I wanted was what real freedom is. I don't think freedom is freedom to drive your car with diesel gas and all this.
Yeah.
Freedom to me is freedom from want and freedom from worry.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is possible.
Buddhism.
Yeah. But it's only possible. I mean, I love America. Okay, I got to do it. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Say 3 pledge allegiances.
Yeah, exactly. Get back. That's for another time.
I know. It's so hard to like not talk about it.
Yeah, because it is just, it's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The balance.
Yeah. Let's jump over to Minari.
Yeah.
You had seen this before?
I did, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I would not have thought to put this on the list.
Really?
Just I genuinely didn't know what this movie was about or anything about it.
Right.
So
it was like a moment.
Yeah.
During the pandemic and stuff.
Yeah. And definitely Asian representation.
Yeah.
Which was like finally taking some... like it was finally like happening on kind of a bigger scale.
Yeah.
At a certain point, because they were greenlighting a lot more movies around this time.
Well, I think you have to look at the Korean film industry as having an influence.
Ooh,
on
very good
point,
things. Actually. Yeah. Because that was happening
was right before this.
Yeah, and true.
I think from what I know, like having Parasite allowed this to be greenlit. I think.
Yeah. And obviously Stephen Yeun, he was already big because of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And so that was probably like, hey, if we could, having this guy attached was also probably really good for it too.
And there were some of the actors in this are big in Korea. Like they're huge actors. So like having all that star power, like allowed it to kind of be successful,
Yeah. It looks like Han Hee-ri, the wife.
Yeah.
Looks like very big in over there. So this one deals with the immigrant story coming in and achieving the American dream.
Yeah.
Or attempting to and going to Arkansas. Is that where it is?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. And, figuring it out and starting a farm and specifically starting a Korean vegetable farm or fruit farm or whatever.
Right.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Cause I think when if we're talking about the American dream, you have to talk about immigration, and
none of these other movies do.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, I can't think of another immigration movie. Maybe Coming to America.
Coming to America. Yes, yes, true.
But like speaking to like the American dream values, and
Ooh,
like,
you want to know what crazy one?
Hit me.
Bowfinger.
Bowfinger. Sure,
the Mexican.
Yeah.
Over
and
and becoming really amazing filmmakers.
Yeah.
Talking about all these directions things. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yes, but the immigration story is not told, especially not told of the Asian experience,
right?
Or the Korean experience specifically,
right.
Which was, like you were kind of saying, having its moment in that time,
right?
I think Crazy Rich Asians would also come out relatively soon.
This.
Oh, before?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was also another big moment, I imagine, to getting some of these things moving.
Yeah.
Because that was very successful. I've never seen it, so I can't say.
It's like Asian representation is like a whole. I think representation to me is like such a sticky conversation, because it's like it was a huge political movement, and then it becomes kind of taken over by like corporations and stuff. And I think
like, what does it actually mean to have representation? Is a better question,
right? And like when you look at what representation was supposed to be, it was like having doctors that were black, having like, the president be, it was about like seeing the possibilities of what you could be through the representation of it in your real life, and then I feel like because film is like literally like the act of representation, like intrinsically, it gets kind of pushed into film talk, right? Like we need more quote unquote representation on film.
Yeah.
But the way Hollywood is performing that, to me, is like it's like has a negative effect on the community, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because then you get like kind of what you're saying is like, but then it's also like, hey, representation is going to come with good shit and bad shit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of part of it too. And
it's like AI.
Yeah, yes. It's like you need to have the good and the bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at least we can be happy that there's some of that, because I like I've heard before, like I'm for women's rights and women's wrongs.
Yeah. Sure.
So it's sometimes it's like that in the way I think about it too, is like, thank God for representation, but it is a double-edged sword, because then what are you representing? Like who are you letting represent it?
Right. Because it feels like blaxploitation after a while.
Yeah.
Like, or what is problematic about blaxploitation or whatever from an industry standpoint, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it starts as like black independence film, but then it's like, okay, we can make money off of this,
Yep.
And I think that's what, like, Mulan and Lion King and like whatever other Shang-Chi, like they're all just using identity as a way to sell the movie.
Yeah.
Which I think is wrong.
Yeah.
Minari though, good.
Like at least it centers like the kind of experience as like as a deeper story. Like it is the story.
Right.
Is the Asian experience. It's not just shoehorned in there to get some points. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like having it be a personal thing from the director, it speaks more to the honesty and authenticity of this experience and stuff.
Yeah. It makes me not want to start a farm. I'll tell you that much.
I want to start a farm.
That looks hard.
But it's like that's
the
American
dream.
Yeah.
The American dream.
It's like it is hard, and you have to fight through adversity and overcome obstacles. It's not, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it.
Wow, someone's American pilled. I'll just say that. I'm getting some serious America pillage.
Yeah. I mean, I like this America where you come in from another country and start your own business and, have to figure it out and overcome a lot of these things, language barrier, culture shock, XYZ, versus like the tech fascist representation of the American dream, where like I started out of my parents' garage and created a multi-billion-dollar
exactly, company. All by myself.
Yeah. It's like that is the American dream that I feel like is false, and like, because this isn't about, I don't know. I guess, I was just thinking about like materialism and consumerism and like how that ties into this movie, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think they got there.
Yeah.
I think that there's too much struggle to like really get to that question, but materialism is a big part of this because they live in a place that is kind of shit, and they it's breaking down. It's all these things, the water, all this stuff. It's like really simple stuff.
That's the crux of their conflict.
Yeah.
Is that she wants a better life.
Yeah.
And that is materialism.
It is. Basically. Yeah. In the end, it is trying to achieve this goal.
Yeah.
And like, it's also like doing it. It's so American. You could, for this episode, I'm going to say in a good way, this individualistic American,
right?
Because he is not asking for help. If anything, he doesn't want help, and it's like
it's his responsibility.
He brings kind of the religious guy kind of into the mix,
right?
And it really does not want anyone wants to do it the hard way, basically,
right?
Even when it comes to the water, he's like, I'm going to do it myself. I'm not going to get any help, or whatever. And then in the end, kind of realize like, oh, I should have just help is good. Like, why not? Yeah. But if we take any lesson from this, it's that. Or this is like, do it yourself. Fucking.
Well, I was going to say, it's like speaking to this idea of individualism versus collectivism.
That is the real American battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. And from these movies, I think individualism is great.
It's strong in all of these.
Well, and It's a Wonderful Life definitely gets there to the end where it's like, okay, community. Well, do they all actually kind of get to, in the end, like community?
I think Rocky,
Rocky also is
Top Gun,
just getting rid of the individual. Top Gun?
Yeah, because
what do you think?
They all come together. You can ride my tail.
Oh, yeah. It is like, hey, we've been against each other for a while. Let's team up finally. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, all of these are about like, because even in Field of Dreams, eventually all the cars are coming. In, yeah. Whoa.
We got it. Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's individual versus the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And collectivism. And in the end, all these movies are kind of saying you got to partner up.
Yeah.
Life is a lot better when you're sharing it with someone.
So America, pro-communism.
Fuck, delete.
Announcing
delete.
It still comes through.
It does.
Yeah.
Right on.
Hell yeah.
This is part one of very, I think.
Yeah.
Part one of 5 parts.
Yeah.
We are just getting started.
Yeah.
On this was a great start to this though.
Yeah.
Like to set the standard for where these next episodes are going to go.
Sure.
Now I think we're really in the American mindset.
Yeah. Because now we can apply this lens. I'm excited to apply this lens to genre, director, and movement.
Yes. Because American Dream and American Nightmare are kind of like they're the appetizer to everything.
It's like the red and the blue lenses on the 3D glasses.
Whoa.
And then you get more really definition.
Great. Yeah. Yes, that's actually really, really good. Yeah.
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 American.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Great job. Damn, I actually really love that idea. So those are the lenses of our 3D glasses as we go and we see, just basically through that perspective, look at Western, Robert Altman, and New Hollywood. I think it's going to be wonderful.
I'm so excited,
Folks, all right. One more Pledge of Allegiance. Of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's a wrap. Bye-bye.
Print is a podcast by Salad Brain Productions.
You can find us on Instagram at Wine Reel and Print Pod.
You can also find us on YouTube, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Theme song by Redhead Fred.
If you like the show, leave a rating or review.
We'll see you next time.